Well, hello there. What are you doing here? Joke, joke. So I'm here in my near forest here, and I'm extremely lucky. We have this is first time I think in 3 years one can actually ski in the forest. Here is about 15 centimeters snow, but there is a little bit frozen snow beneath this one, this soft snow. So I can ski here without damaging my skis. In the forest there is more trees. There is about 5 centimeters snow. So it's a doable. First time in the 3 years. I'm now maybe 5 kilometers from my home, how the hawk flies. But I have been skiing now like 10 kilometers already. And of course I know you want to ask what kind of ski I have. So if you don't know, I had a deal with the OIC ski company, and this is the ski. It's really wide. I don't know if you can see here. It's OAC KAR 147 UC, and it's 147 centimeter long. And under here is the skin, and it's really wide ski. It's a little bit between forest ski and snowshoe actually. This binding here, this is I think it's almost the same that somebody used in the snowshoes, and so I can use my normal winter shoes here, and that's why I love these skis, because I can remove the skis from my feet and walk, and when I'm camping it's really nice to have these shoes, and they are a lot warmer than the skiing shoes usually are. And this is carrying on the soft snow pretty good because it's so wide. So I think it's a little bit like a compromise of every ski and snowshoe actually, and because it's really short, it's easy to put in your car trunk. It's easy to take to the train, for example, and you can ski with this for almost every place. Maybe the Achilles heel is the icy snow, and it's easy to go up, but then you have to go down with the icy snow. This is not sharp enough, this side of the ski, so it's sliding a lot. But extremely good ski with the sled because of the skin. Really agile in the forest because it's so short, and it carries really good in the snow. Not as good as like a forest ski with 3 meter length, and if you go to the fells you really need like a fell ski, like mad hose or something like that. And if you are really in the deep soft snow you want the forest ski. If you go to the tracks you want a normal cross-country ski. But this is compromise for everything. If it's really rocky and hilly you want the snowshoes, but these are really fast compared to the snowshoe, but a little bit similar also. Yeah, but because I can glide, it's easy going. I don't have to raise my legs as much as with the snowshoe, and when I have downhill I can just glide. So I love these. It's like an all-terrain ski. But enough with the skis. Let's go forward. So this forest is it's actually the biggest one here in my neighborhood. It's not the wilderness, of course. I think this area where I live, it's the maybe the less forests in the whole Finland, and the worst winter also. So on the other hand we have the best summers here. It's really long, and the paddling season was all the way to the New Year's Eve this year, or the last year. And shit, this is old economical forest, but they have kept this quite good. It's fuck, sorry. They have kept this really nice. It has been a long time since the last cuttings, I think. It's mostly really difficult to move here because it's growing the trees back here, and they are really small ones. Like, I don't know, these trees are maybe 10 years, 15 years old. So it's a bush hacking here. And I don't have any map with me. I have been trail running here with my wife and having small walking trips, day trips myself earlier, and I'm swearing like a pirate. So it's not a tiny forest. I have been a little bit lost here a few times, and this is good training to the wilderness trips. Okay, maybe I remove the skis for a minute and shut the camera off, and then we'll talk later. They say the economical forest is easy to hike and wilderness is not. They should try this one. Now I'm in my secret place in this forest. This is my favorite place. I think this is the highest point of the whole forest area. And here is 20-meter drop down. And here is the place where I want to spend my tea break. Oh, it wasn't the easiest route here, but maybe the funniest. It is minus 10 degrees here, so it would be good idea also to put some more clothes on. funny raven goes there. My hair is frozen already. So I had a Batman. Sorry, I'm a little bit crazy. I did get this hat from my one ex-girlfriend. He did find it in some place, and it has been in the closet like few years, but now I did find it again. So I had a small piece of wood from my handcraft box, some leftovers, and I don't actually need much, just a small piece, and I can boil water quite fast. So the water was boiling already. So now I have time to talk with you with my future plans. I can maybe tell you a little bit about the next winter trip which is coming. Maybe 1 month. After 1 month we're starting that one, and I'm not going to tell you yet what's the place, but it's one wilderness area in Lapland again, so it's not going to be a long time that I get the all 12 wilderness areas visited. I have now been in most of those, and we go with the skis, with the OAC skis. My wife has same skis than I have, and then we have the sleds, of course. Both of us are going to take our own sled. I have to modify a little bit another sled or the pulling device, and I'm going to make a video of that later, maybe next week. Maybe you know I'm a student, so I have a lot of studying to do, and now it's actually one of the most busiest time now, but this is so unique situation to get the snow here, so I'm going to make my studies at the night and spend this day when I have the light here outdoors in my favorite place, in this favorite forest. And about that winter trip, it's going to be about 1 week, and it's really high up in the Lapland. It's near the place where the forest ends and the treeless part starts. There's some fells, not the biggest ones, but small fells, and we have one of our friend also coming with us, Peter Tjärlund. He's also coming with us. My Swedish is so lousy. Peter Tjärlund. I hope it went right now. So we are going to maybe have an epic trip again. Yeah. And I have here, you saw the wood stove or the twig stove. I know everybody is asking all the time about the gears. So this is the Savotta, and it's a happy stove because it's smiling from this side if you see it. And they have also the grumpy stove. It's the another way, face another way, or the mouth. So grumpy and happy stove. Oh, nice tea. Warm tea is making good things. So the sun is shining now. I have my nice view here. I can actually see the motorway, speedway there, and some houses. But yeah, this is a little bit like urban skiing. I did put my camera away in one point. I was skiing actually between one like a house area, and there was also they're making constructions there, and there was a difficult parts to go. The skis works really good when I have the snow and I'm in the real forest. But if there is like human-made trails, like shoe tracks, it's really difficult to go sometimes. It's doable, but I don't like it. And it's a slippery little bit the ski, because when there is a shoe track, the skin is not biting always so good there. And this, as you saw earlier, this forest is not so easy to ski. It's really terrible in some places, and the best places are where you can ski. It's also like a trail, and it's people walking here in the forest, so it's not so nice to ski in the somebody's track. I would love to have the clear snow, but this is so much full of the small trees. But it's better than nothing, and I love it. I would actually say the place where we are going to ski, but I can't remember the name. My memory isn't so good. If you have been reading my instruction from my blog, I'm talking about my previous job and my life. I had like a breakdown. I was so tired about my work, and when I had the first symptoms, I didn't quit my job, and I did actually continue it like 5-7 years, and I had a nervous or breakdown. I don't know what's it in English. Like too much working, and I did lose my memory. I can't remember anything so good, but it's getting better. It's about, I don't know how many years. It's about 5 years ago I did stop that work, or I did change to other work. I went to the factory working there, and I still have the symptoms, so I'm not well yet. It was really hard times. So I did drink alcohol earlier a lot, partying all the time, and yeah, it was fun. But now I'm a different person and like a rebirth. And I have to thank my wife, Katja. Because of her, I'm now a better person and I have a better life and better future. It's quite funny. I don't have much money now because I'm a student and I haven't been so broke like ever, and I'm living my dream. I used to believe that I have to win in the lottery to get my dreams fulfilled, but I was so wrong. I think people who can make happiness only from the money, they don't get that happiness from the money either. They're never going to be happy. You have to find your dreams, what you really want to do. And sometimes your dreams doesn't need so much money. I'm most happier when I'm in the outdoors and hiking and skiing and backrafting, and it's really expensive to buy the gears first, but you can start from scratch with the low cost gears, and when the years go by you buy some more stuff and gears, and you don't have to own everything like in the first moment. Like this forest here, I would need some backpack, some basic stuff to make food and boil water, and of course then I need the tent and sleeping bag. But you don't need the best ones in the start. But yes, I'm living my dreams. I'm really happy. My biggest dream maybe is to move to the Lapland or in the East Finland. And that's why I'm studying. I want to find my dream job. And I'm sure I'm going to make it. I'm in really good school. It was difficult to get there. And I'm starting to feel that I have been learning a lot important things, and I'm going to be really good in my job when I'm ready from the school. Of course, from the school I only get the basic things to get on my work, and when I'm working I'm going to build my professional skills to the top, maybe. And I'm not a pro yet, but I'm going to be. I know every time I'm starting something I'm going to be the best, or not maybe the best, but one of the best at doing what I'm doing if I really want to. So I have myself confident already, and I think it comes from the nature and having badass trips like we had. And I know when I can manage here in the nature, I can manage anywhere.